Hello everyone, welcome back to In Other Waters. Unfortunately, it's been a hot minute since I played, just because I got caught up with Everhood and caught up with Yakuza. Yakuza, I think, is still a lot more to go before I'm finished. Unfortunately, I thought I was further along than I am, but that's fine, that's fine. Not a bad thing to have more game to play. But this one, I just haven't been able to get back to for a minute. But, we're going to hop back in and continue exploring this planet. So it seemed very fungus-based. A lot of fungi, and I think it said there was a fish that traveled through it. Fungi. Sorry, it's been a minute. I know for sure we had. What is this? She's gone. She's left behind one hell of a mess. Okay, that was the other scientist, the friend from before. Anyway, Evie, I think that's the person we've been traveling with and has been like doing things. Right. Now map. Okay, this is where we need to get to. I think what we want to do is start here, then work our way over there. Hey guys, I'd just like to ask if you could like and subscribe and comment on the video with any thoughts you might have had, because it goes a long way towards helping support my channel. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, I wanted to get back to this a lot sooner, but I have not been able to record enough lately. So yeah, I think we need to go east, so this way. Hold on. I need to, like, pick... Right there. Horse and white still on the side. Carried by soft sand. Across the soft sand. Okay. Sandy shelf. Okay. North I can see the yawning chasm. Large smooth pebbles. Okay. What I need to find out is how I move again. Okay, so we have these ready in case we need more power or oxygen. This button do it? Nope. This button do it? I think that zooms me in. I don't think I want that. There we go. Okay, that's what I need. Right there. And then... Okay, there we go. Then we scan. Passage. Are they violent? Fractures now smoothed by erosion. Okay. Pale strata of this rock tells an ancient story. Might be a fossil record within such rocks waiting to be discovered. So should I go this way? This feature rises steeply towards the jagged edge of the reef, splitting yada yada. Okay. I think it's telling me I can look at fossils over here, which sounds good to me. What was the button for that? There was a button to go forward. We have here, stalks noticeably absent from the sides of this northern rift. Why do they leave such a clear buffer zone beside it? Don't know, man. Don't know. There's a button for that. I just don't remember what it was. Scan. Protected pass. Pass leads to the rift north edge of the reef and its fast-moving waters. Okay, let's go to it. I think this might be either we go up somewhere or northern edge. What else lies in there? Let's find out. Okay, we're seeing something fly by. I guess this is as far as we go? Oh, no, they're talking. Hold on. Being cycled back to Reef's ecosystem, drifting from unseen planes on the ocean. Okay, space was how I scanned. Cool. Are some vast process. Think we'll understand the cycles of this ocean? Maybe. Yeah, it's an entire... Yeah, it's just crazy, though. Like, an entire planet that we've got to be the ones to search through. How do you even possibly get remotely close to getting anything done? glittering stalk clings the edge of the nearby outcrop away from the loose sand of the central reef. These gullies lead among the top outcrops of the northern edge to the currents and the open waters beyond. Hold on, I just want to double check. Do we have... What is this? Which one did this give us? Because one of these gave us power and one of them gave us oxygen. Just want to double check which one's which. Shrill sack, shrill sack, shrill sack. Whole bunch of shrill sacks, and then stock bark. Okay. I think we could grab something from here. I just don't know what we'd even want to do. The source of that transponder signal. You got it. I don't know what to expect. The transponder is Minae's. There's some history between us, but I haven't seen her in years. Not since... Look, we're all a couple? Look, you don't need to worry about it. Let's just find her. Okay. The walls here have been smoothed into soft ripples, the sign of a strong current descending from the north. Way opens up out into one of the rifts, cutting deep into the bedrock of the reef. I think we want to go east, so I'll go to this one. Oops. Trying to see what W goes forward. Okay, cool. There, look, a cave entrance, cut into the side of the rift. Nice. This here, I think. Shelf leads down to a small cavern entrance in the reef. I passed the rift, though I'm not sure where it will emerge. Okay, sounds good to me. What's this? Sheer walls of the rift plunge into dark water here. And rapid currents make passing through difficult, if not impossible. Alright, well, we're going here. Down. Into the cave, let's go. Alright. Stalks hum very quietly in the dark. Good for them! Okay, so WW works. Okay. Also, if a vast borehole drove into the reef. Okay. Get down here. Perhaps they're less reliant on sunlight than I initially thought. Probably. Am I able to grab anything from here? Am I able to do anything? No, okay. Deep in the rock now, what form these hollows out caverns with their strange mutilating walls? Dude, I don't know. Wonder how the stalks survive without sunlight. Good question. Where's this one going? Maybe they fed up by the forest above? What do you think? Nah, can't be it. True that we've seen no root system. I don't think that eliminates possibility. Yeah, true. How do I take this again? Oh, there we go. There we go. And then yoink. And then more shrill sacks. I don't know if we need them or not right now or not, but doesn't hurt to grab them. Alright, what's this? Exposed roots. Okay, there we go. Found what you were after. Sampling available. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay, this is new. Okay, hold on. What do we grab? Okay, the roots. Can I throw this in here? Did nothing. Yeah, it does nothing for us. Okay, I think what we get gives us oxygen, but not power. Okay, there's another sample we could grab. Stock root. Okay, now that we've got multiple of these, let me see if this goes here. Yeah, that filled it up. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Go. More sampling available. That's fine. Narrow passage. Okay. Go. What could go wrong going through the narrow passage? Vector blocked. Well, how do we get through? So we can't go that way. Unless this gives us, hold on. Unless this gives us, stuff to make little sound waves and open it. Let me see. Was Shrill Sack what I needed for that? It might be. Go. Onwards. Through the cave. Grab Shrill Sack and put it over here. It is! Okay. That's good to know. Right, light from the east of this cavern is broken up by tall pillars. Okay. Was that new? Sporing stalk. Look like oversized mushrooms. Stalks are filling the water with spores as you start logging information on them. Okay. It'd be cool if we had more room. So what did we get? This is... Spores are different. The stalks nearby seem to be stimulated by them. That they do. Could these spores be used to make stalks extend or bring them out of hiding? Maybe. Test them out on a retracted colony. It's over here. Yep, that it does. Okay, we can grab a couple more here. Although, I don't know how many I want to grab because, like... Sooth Spore. That's what it's called. Okay. Good to know. Because I've only got so much inventory space is the issue. Just gonna throw that over there, because why not? Got him. Alright, let me gather more info. Survive until they settle. The spores from these stalks dissolve moments after they're released. Okay. Sporing stalks seem to require very particular conditions to grow. I've seen so few elsewhere in the reef. Song stalk sits quietly beside the dying colony. Soon there won't be anything left for it to protect from scavengers. Far side of the cavern narrows into darkness. Feel the faint pulse of a distant current ahead. Must have once run down this tunnel. Now the stalks block the flow. Okay, so that's what this is useful for. I'm going to need to use this to block the certain areas. There's going to be a puzzle at some point down the line where we've got to block a tunnel. Maybe several puzzles, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that needs to be blocked off, I think. Stalks the cave mouth, they retracted. Perhaps we can make them extend, they would block the current? That was the plan. Go. Spores encourage them to extend and fill the tunnel. these suit spores, we can control the stocks to our advantage. This will be useful. Let me get another one or two. Thank you. Just in case. Don't want to run out or anything. Although it seems like whatever I need might be around always, so it's not like an issue of running out of anything, probably. Definite correlation between these struggling stock colonies and the sporting stocks. Wait, what? Are they helping support these colonies? Probably. Look, out of the rift, a retracted stock colony. If we can get them to extend, they'll provide shelter from the current. So we need these over here. We did it. And now we can go over here, I guess. Okay. I don't know if I have time to be reading this stuff, so I'm moving a bit quickly here. Alright, now we need another one over here. What's going on this way? Okay, that's stuff we've already seen. Okay. We need to go this way. And here? Rift Cave. Okay. We're doing it. We're across. Thank you, Stalks. Thank you, me? Oh, thank you to you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. Just a little appreciation would be nice. Doing all the work here. You know, it's kind of opposite of how we are in a lot of games, though, where it's like, we're doing none of the work, while some AI is just struggling to get across something. Alright, now we're going up. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, this is new. Stock canopy. They're pulsing as the pores across their surface open and close. Right white petals appear to be photosynthetic plants. Single petals from daylight. Let's start logging data on them. I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm ahead of you. We weren't even down that long. Chill. Let's head north. Okay. Can I see that, like, the map? Anything I can see for that? The music's nice. Much lighter than other stalks, grow pale yellow in the light of 3 suns. Oh, there's 3 suns here? How did I not realize that before? That's crazy, though. 3 suns? Alright, so I'm gonna go this way first, because, why am I not... There we go. I guess I can't... Oh, there we go. I'm pressing E like an idiot. Okay. Yeah, it tells us to go north, so I'm checking over here first. Bright petals. Thick clumps of pollen on the lower part. I wonder how this is dispersed. It seems too heavy to float away. New species logged. Okay, cool. Wide single petal plants that come in right. I'm gonna name these plants shimmer blooms for the way they catch the sun. Did I not get the previous areas plant logged? I don't know. Wish I could show these discoveries at the Nate. Yeah, well, you'll find her soon, I'm sure. Wide canopy can see that the stalks are twisted around strange ribbed growths. What are they holding up there? Go. Sampling available. Reef cap. Oh, okay. Strong resemblance. Oh, is this what we saw on the other side? I'm gonna call these reef caps. Nice. Okay, we still need a little bit more more on those. Hold on. So that I can gather something here. What do we have? Oh, this is new. Is the flower? Half plant, half seed. Okay. Bright pollen. Okay. So that means I think that means we can use it to power the ship. Nope. Is that another way station ahead? I don't know. And it must have built them all across the reef. Well, that's handy. Can I get anything from here? Oops. Table stock. Okay. Their pores systematically open and close. After the table corals they remind me of, I'll log my notes back at the base. Here's another way station. Open up terminal, see what data we can scrape from this place. Terminal available, which... Is this it? Oh, we can power up. We can oxy up. No, we can map data. Woo. That makes sense that this would be a staging room. This is a good spot for it, I think. Based on the map I remember seeing before. Something out of the ocean, something deep. One of the sense she logged here. Okay. Doesn't do things at random. The way stations, the research base, this is calculated. I feel like we were already 10 steps behind her and we barely even started. Well, then you know how to find her, though. That's the thing. If she's calculated, there is very much a logic and a reason to everything she's doing. To get to that suit transponder, it isn't far from here. Okay. Head straight north to the shelf's edge. It should be there. Okay. Going. So it should be like right up here, right? Open ocean? Hard to tell by the geography what actually is open ocean. See something at the edge? In a suit. And she's not in it? That's concerning. How do you know it's hers? Surely she isn't. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. I want to take a look at this. If she's not in it, then she's somewhere else, then, clearly. Most of it is still in good condition, but how to get out here? There's no evidence of injury. Malfunction? What do you think? Yes, it's a malfunction? But where is she? Could she have just swum to the surface? Maybe. Did she intend us to find it? What did you get yourself into here? Better equipped than our suit, but the seals have started decaying. What's this? Renee has rigged up some kind of custom propulsion system, probably to deal with the currents. That's cool. We can use this. We need a power source. It won't run off the suit's system. Seems like she fashioned some kind of microbial fuel cell. We need to recreate that if we want to use it. Okay. Okay, let's get this back to base so I can take a better look. Renee, better not have done something stupid and come all this way out here to bury you. Let's go. Call for drone pickup. Okay. Which button was drone pickup? Is it this? Request retrieval. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Beam me up, Scotty. Safe mode? Guys, we're in safe mode. We're safe. Alright, let's hit the lab. Theories? We can get, like, theories on this? Okay. Sample analysis activated? Hold on. We're going to need a power source. A suit log mentioned her building a fuel cell using microbes from the Western Reef. Do we need to go to the Western Reef to get those? But they don't say much else. She's been incredibly secretive while she was here, covering her tracks across the reef as if there was someone watching. Or she's just... I don't know. And I knew it was tricky, complicated, but not paranoid. Either way, if we want to recreate our propulsion system, we'll need those microbes. You're ready? Let's head to the Western Stalk Forest and see what we can find. Okay, so that is the plan. B. Tab. Okay, so this is log 2. In a suit open to the ocean, empty. What has she done? Trying hard to reconcile the Minnie I once knew with the evidence in front of me. When I met her on Kepler 62F, she was intense and quiet, but calculated, intelligent. She wasn't someone to take an unnecessary risk. A leap into the unknown. First, I found her impossibly intimidating. Her experience working as a biologist far outstripped my own. My Cal brought me to the site as a consultant to examine her discoveries, but I felt like the one under examination. The face was much like this one, a smaller, older model sunk into a subglacial ocean. Someone might think a relationship was inevitable, given there was an intimate... Okay, so they definitely fucked. Okay. But it wasn't the base that brought me to her. It was the intensity. Over the few years since I've tried not to dwell on what happened on Kepler 62F, being here, living where she has lived, following her scattered steps, is impossible not to remember. Guys, do you think they were in lesbians? Oh my god! Alright, so we can go to the next one. Go to the west, where whatever western microbes we need to fuel the suit propulsion system. But I think we're nearly at, not quite at the 30-minute mark, but close enough where I'm just going to say we're going to stop here. And I will see you all next time in other waters. God, I hate having to say in other waters. I'm gonna hate that entire time I'm playing this game. It's just saying, I'll see you guys in other waters. Just the double ins. It's gonna bug me. But whatever. I'll see you all next time. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and comment and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you.